Hello, mathematicians, and welcome back to Math with Mrs. Halverson. Today we're on 2.4c, more word problems. And when I say more word problems, I mean trickier word problems. So we worked on two-step word problems yesterday, and we're going to do the same thing today, but this time we're going to have two answers for each question. So what we're going to do in our video today is I'm going to go over one, and then I'm going to let you try one on your own, and then we'll go over it, okay? And that's all we're going to do for our math video today. But you need to make sure that you're really paying attention, paying close attention, because it's very tricky. Okay, here we go. This is our first question. It says, a music venue was selling tickets. They sold 425 tickets on Sunday. They sold 73 more tickets on Saturday than on Sunday. So we have two questions here. The first one is, how many tickets were sold on Saturday? And then the second part of the question says, how many tickets were sold all together? Let's read it one more time. A music venue was selling tickets. They sold 425 tickets on Sunday. They sold 73 more tickets on Saturday than Sunday. How many tickets were sold on Saturday? How many tickets were sold all together? Okay, I'm going to give you a hint and say that both of our problems today are going to be comparison model drawings. So we need to figure out, we need two bars. And I know we're looking for this, or rather we know this already. And then we're going to need a big bracket with a big question mark over here. Okay, a music venue was selling tickets. They sold 425 tickets on Sunday. They sold 73 more tickets on Saturday than on Sunday. How many tickets were sold Saturday? How many tickets were sold altogether? So on Saturday, it says 73 more. So I know that Saturday is going to be my top bar here, because remember, Mrs. Halverson always likes to have the bigger bar on top. And then Sunday is going to be down here. Okay? Now we know how many were sold on Sunday. Music venue selling tickets. They sold 425 tickets on Sunday. So we can go ahead and write 425 tickets there. Now we don't know how many were sold on Saturday. That's our first question. Okay, but we do know that there were 73 more tickets on Saturday. So where would we put this 73? Good. We're going to put the 73 down here. Or if you want, actually no, we're not going to do that. Just put the 73 down here. Okay, so we're still looking for this question mark. So how would we figure out, by using these two numbers, how many were sold on Saturday? That's right, we would add 425 plus 73. Am I blocking this? No. 5 plus 3 is 8. 20 plus 70 is 90. 400 plus nothing is 400. So there were 498 tickets sold on Saturday. So if we had enough room to write an answer sentence, we would say 498 tickets were sold Saturday. So we're done with half of our question here. Now what we need to do is solve how many tickets were sold altogether. So now we know there were 498 on Saturday, 425 on Sunday. How would we figure out the total? That's right, we would add 498 plus 425. Good. 8 plus 5 is 13. 10 plus 90 is 100. 100 plus 20 is 120. So we put the 20 down there. We add 100. 100 plus 400 is 500. 500 plus 400 is 900. So our answer is 923. How many tickets are sold altogether? 923 tickets were sold all together. Wow. This is a lot of work just for one word problem, right? And we have another one coming up that you're going to try on your own. Okay, we're going to do animals on the farm. I know we did a question about that yesterday, but you know, I like animals. And they have lots of animals on farms. Okay. There were 720 cows on the farm. There are, let's change that, that's less confusing. There are 700, oh, it looks more like a 9. Oh my goodness, I'm being picky. There are 720 cows on the farm. There are 127 less chickens there's 127 less chickens on less chickens than cows. Okay, so now we have our two questions coming up. Our first question, how many chickens are on the farm? And then our second question is going to be, how many animals are on the farm? Let's read our question again, our word problem. There are 720 cows on the farm. There are 127 less chickens than cows. A, how many chickens are there on the farm? And B, how many animals are there on the farm? Now remember, this is your chance to do this all by yourself to see if you're understanding it. And I gave you a hint last problem, so I should probably give it again, that it's going to be a comparison model drawing, and everything needs to be filled in. Okay? Oh my gosh. Mrs. Halverson. Okay, everything needs to be filled in here. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of empty spaces. Go ahead and try to work it out on your own. If you need help, you can go along with me. But if you want to try it, you should try it on your own first. Pause your device and try to solve. All right, scholars, if you're coming along with me because you're a little bit confused or you just feel like it, here we go. Let's read the question one more time. There's 720 cows on the farm. There are 127 less chickens than cows. So how are there more cows or more chickens? 720 cows, 127 less chickens. So more chickens or more cows? That's right, more cows. Okay. We know how many cows there are. There's 720 cows. So we're already done with that one. There are, so we're gonna label this chicken. We don't know how many chicken there are, right? But we do know that there are 127 less chicken than cows. How would we solve? We know the whole, it's 720, and we know one part. How would we find the other part? If we know the whole, and we know a part, how would we find the other part? That's right, we would subtract. So 720, oops, that's a 4, Mrs. Halverson, not a 7. 720 minus 127. Am I blocking this? Okay, 0 minus 7, can't do it. We go to the tens. This 20 becomes a 10. This 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. 10 minus 20 is, can't do it. This 700 becomes a 600. This 10 becomes a 110. 110 minus 20 is 90. Good. 600 minus 100 is 500. So there are 593 chickens on the farm. 593 chickens on the farm. How many animals are on the farm? So now we have to take cows and chickens. And if we are trying to look for the grand total, our big question mark over here, what would we do? That's right, we would add. What two numbers would we add? That's right, how many cows we have. So 720 plus how many chickens we have, which is 593. 0 minus 3, blah. 0 plus 3 is 3. 20 plus 90 is 110. 100 plus 700 is 800. 800 plus 500 is 1300. Wow, that is a big farm. So we have 1,313 animals. 1,313 animals on the farm. All right, scholars, so you have your work cut out for you. You have 2 problems like this on your homework tonight. As always, every single day I say this, if you are struggling with these kind of word problems or anything in math, make sure that you go and you see your teacher during their office hours. All right. Bye, friends, and happy math.